It's a sad, sad moment, which is having a final clean from me. It's a horrible moment this, because I do absolutely love this bike. I adore it. The looks of it, the ride of it, the way she handles everything. Fuck, I hate getting old. This bloody knee has spoilt everything. But I ain't got 20 grand to get my knee done, so, and I want to carry on riding. I think I'm going to miss this bike more than any bike ever. And even looking at her now, it's bringing a bit of a tear to my eye, to be honest. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, Miley. Goodbye, girl. This is not Miley. This is not the GS. This is the Honda Goldwing bagger. None of this tour nonsense for me. Bagger. I don't know what's happened to me. I've had a mind melt and I slagged this bike off, as you know. First video. The second video was a lot better. And yeah, I fell for it. That's the bagger. I like this colour. This colour is last year's colour. It's a brand new bike. I've done 56 miles in it. So this is last year's colour, but there's only one left in the country. And I don't like this year's colour. It's like a denim blue, I don't know what you call it, but yeah. Welcome to my new view, guys. And oh, this isn't a... I'm off to Scotland in a week. In fact, by the time you see this, I won't put this out before I go to Scotland, because the guys in Scotland, Graham and Albie, haven't got a clue I've got this. They think I'm coming on the GS. And I packed the GS and put the panniers on and took a picture of it and sent a WhatsApp to our WhatsApp group, sent a message saying, all ready to go guys, can't wait. And they said, okay, see you soon, all that stuff. They haven't got a clue. I don't know why I did that, just to be a nice surprise. They both have been looking for something. I never ever thought I'd end up on this. There's a couple of things that sold it for me. I love the look of the bagger because it's different. And I don't want the big back box, I don't want the back seat, I don't do passengers. Once in the blue moon, I think once a year I think of that. So it's not a big deal. I don't carry much room, use the panniers enough. I've got plenty of bags I can put on the back and strap down for when I go touring. I can't believe the bloody rain, that's typical, just left the house. Yeah, I mean, I can't get how long it is. And how low the seat is compared to the GS. I mean, it's two extremes, isn't it? But the more I ride this, the more I'm adjusting to it, which is what obviously I never gave chance the last time. Can't believe it's bloody raining. But yeah, so I'll try. Oh, you dirty bastard! Fucking birds. So yeah, so I've got another screen at home for a bit taller than this one. I've got the normal tall one, which is, I think it's 20 inches tall. This is about 18, so it should just knock it over my head a bit more. But yeah, so yeah, I love the fact it's so different, unusual. Everybody's got a GS these days. As much as I loved it, and I will never slag it off, I've only done 600 miles in nearly a year because of my knee. I've not hardly used it. You know, you come to a junction, I mean, I'm on balls on my feet, which is no problem, but as my knee is getting a little bit weaker, I'm getting a little bit older, it's getting harder. And so when it comes to traffic lights and things, you know, just the fact I'm just holding it up is aching my knee so badly. And if I do hit any, you know, any hit the ground that's a little bit not level, I'm tripping the weight and it's just going to go, because I won't be able to hold it, and that's going to screw my leg up forever, as in completely fucked. I'm managing with it as it is. And I'll tell you what I do love.
Feel good weekend with Utility Warehouse. The simplest way to save on your household bills.
How does Sainsbury's sweet?
Nobody wanted to wave to me. When I was on a GS, and now nobody wants to wave me on this. But this is in tour mode, and that's power. It's plenty. It's smooth. It's nice. It's not pulling your bloody wrists off, and it gets up there. I mean, I'm at 70 now. Well, I've got just under now, but before you know it, I've got matte paint, which is going to be a bit different to look after, and that's it, really. I haven't been out on it much. I've got to get the mileage in now. I've got the first service. Obviously, got to get the first service done before I go to Scotland, and that's 600 miles. Well, he said if I can pick it in about 5, I'll be okay. So I've booked it in for Thursday. So I've got to get out 50 miles a day if I can, just a little bit. And I got to get used to it because it's, you know, straight on a new bike and completely different than the GS, and go up to Scotland. I mean, I've seen how Albie copes on his, so I'm sure I'll be fine on the roads we go on. Because it's so flickable. I mean, it's just, you know, no problem. When you're riding, it's fine. But I've got 3-year warranty. I've got 3 years. Well, the first 3 services are paid for. I got full top-end AA cover included for the 3 years as well. So even if you have a puncture somewhere, they'll come out and take you to the nearest tyre depot and all that sort of thing. So you're not going to be stranded, or just take you home wherever you are. That's got to be worth having. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with my front camera. I was thinking to put it on there because I don't know. Oh, that doesn't even work. Oh, there you go. Because am I ever going to use that? I might as well just sit it on there, maybe. At least I got this view then. I do like that angle. And after all, you want to see me, don't you? I know you do. And the horn on this is just unbelievable. Well, you all know, don't you? Makes the sound bomb sound like a bloody P something or other, I don't know. But of course, new bike, I've got to have new gear now, because this does not, this bloody red and white one, red, white and blue does not go with the bike. It's a bit of an adventure helmet really, but I'm going to keep it for Scotland because everything's wired up, the camera, the microphone, the Scala, everything's still, you know, so I might as well just leave as it is. And I'll concentrate on getting another lid at some point. So yeah, well, I don't know what else to say, guys. I'm shocked myself. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. It just shows a lesson learned is you've got to give these things time. But I've got to be honest, I never liked the GS when I first got it, you know, because I didn't test drive that. And I can remember going off what really everyone else was saying and what Graham was saying. I just thought, sod it, and took a blind stab at it. And I remember taking it away from the shop. This was the first GS about 5 years ago. Got to the first junction and I thought, oh my god. So I went out on that day and I did about 150 miles on it to get used to it. And again, like anything, you get used to it, don't you? I've just got a lot of things to adjust to right now, because when I put my foot down when I stop now, the bloody floor's so close it shocks me. So yeah, lots of things to get used to. My seat's numb on this, even on a Goldwing seat my arse is numb, but my arse gets numb on every bike, so I'm not going to blame the bike for that. I've never ridden a bike yet, so I must have a sticky out hip bone or arse, you know, pelvis or something. I don't know, because there's enough bloody cushion on my arse, but it's not doing anything, so I won't blame the bike for that. Again, I got a little bit of cramp in the top of my legs a couple of times because my legs are in a different position, but I'm sure I'll get used to that. Well, I've got no bloody choice now, I bought it. Got no bloody choice. So yeah. So when you see this one, this video I shall be in Scotland with Graham and Albie. Hopefully having a great time on this. And I should be well used to it by then. It'll be bedded everything in. It'll be running, serviced. Everything will be bedded in. Where shall I go? Oh, I just realised I've gone the wrong bloody way. Oh no, I haven't. Anyway guys, it's just a quick introduction to show you the new bike. So far I'm loving it. It's a massive difference, a massive change. I've got a lot to get used to, but I'm not going to let the difference give me negative thoughts, if that makes sense, like I did last time. I'm just going to enjoy it and let me get used to it, because the body's got to get used to it, isn't it? This different riding position, different riding sound as well. I'm already feeling a lot more comfy on it than I did even yesterday, and I've only done 66 miles. So yeah. Nice view, bit hazy out there. These mirrors are bloody best I've ever had, I think. Yeah, it definitely needs a bigger screen, because I can still, it's not stupid wind, because it's no worse than the wind I had on the GS. But I do know when I went on the tour one, I did have a bubble of calm with that one, a little bit better. So the one I've got, it's a light tint one, because I thought it might go better with a darker bike. 2 inches taller, and shouldn't make much difference to the camera view through it if it's only light tint. Surprising how more I ride it, the more confidence and inspiring it's getting, because you're getting used to the way it moves, because it moves so different. So it's adjusting the memory in it to how it feels compared to how it used to feel. Anyway guys, I'm going to crack on with my ride now. Thank you for joining me for this and introduce you to the bike. I haven't got a name for it yet. Might not even bother. I was thinking Bertha, Big Bertha. Because she's a big old girl. But I can see where the money is. It's definitely like a limousine of bloody bikes, isn't it? It's different riding style, it's just cruising, chilling. Not about, you know, screeching every gear and popping around and darting in and out of cars and things. Just a completely different feeling to this one. Loggerheads underneath that big cloud. I used to hate going there because of walking. Now I can't bloody walk, I want to go there. That's typical, isn't it? Right guys, thanks again for watching this little video, and please be gentle with the comments. I'm shocked myself, but I just, there you go. I hated it, and I'm now building a relationship with it. And not falling in love yet, but I'm well on the way, if that makes sense. So come along with me on the journey and see how I get on. You might hear me in a couple of weeks going, what a piece of shit. I can't see that, to be honest with you. So yeah. Right guys, thank you very much again, and like I say, hopefully I'm enjoying Scotland, and the next video will probably be some of the Scotland trip. If I decide to film it, I'm not quite sure what to do yet, to be honest with you. Because I don't want to be riding and just concentrating on filming, but I might just stick this camera on and leave it on. I'm not quite sure about if Albie's doing a video, I'll use his audio So at least you can hear me in Albi. We'll see. See how I feel. Alright guys, take care of yourselves, be good. And we'll catch you on the next one. God knows when that'll be. Well, after Scotland, obviously. Stupid. See ya.